All right, another spark and another build. Let's set up the charge. You're listening to the official Tools and Titans podcast. I'm Toolin.
And I'm Tatiana. Today we're tackling something big, a trading card game built on a totally new model, a universe delivered in chapters.
We're talking about Tools and Titans, of course. But before we get into the grand strategy, the deep lore, let's start with the first question everyone asks. How do you actually play?
It's a simple 6-step rhythm, the foundation of every turn.
So how do you play Tools and Titans easy? Draw your cards, charge your energy, build your field, act with your powers, clash with your Titans, end your turn.
6 steps, one epic battle. But the game isn't just dropped on you all at once. The creators have built what they call a hybrid launch model. It's all about structure, storytelling, and strategic pacing.
So how do they roll out 64 unique characters, multiple factions, and corrupted forms without overwhelming players?
They've taken a page from episodic storytelling. Every 3 months, a new release drops. Think of it like a new season in a show.
And each drop comes with 2 themed decks, a type synergy deck and a character rivalry deck.
Exactly. The synergy decks focus on a single Titan, diving deep into their elemental traits, gameplay style, and backstory. Like Verdacia, for example, centered around sustainability and bioenergy regrowth.
And the rivalry decks? That's where things get spicy.
Yep. These aren't just random matchups. Each rivalry pits 2 Titans with clashing philosophies, like Celeritin versus Fusure, Light and Renewal versus Corruption and Meltdown.
So every release becomes a duel. A full-on theme-driven experience. You learn a mechanic in the synergy deck. Then you see it challenged in the rivalry deck.
The main stars are the 12 Tool Titans. Each is themed around a real-world trade but with a mythic industrial flair. Voltara, the storm-wielding electrician. Fusio, the explosive welder. Masonics, the defensive stonemason.
And every single one has a corrupted counterpart. That's where things get dark. They're called the Rustborn.
Each Rustborn is a twisted reflection of their original self. It's not just evil for evil's sake. It's what happens when noble ideals go unchecked, when creation becomes destruction, and healing becomes harm.
So that's the world. The story. The grand conflict. But how does that conflict actually feel on the table? How does the machinery of the game work?
It comes down to the engine of the cards themselves, the specific orders you give your units, and that's all defined by a single keyword, the mechanic tag.
Indeed. But before that, let's review. Every Titan turn, draw, charge, building act, clash, end, 6 steps, infinite ways to forge your victory, and those ways are unlocked by the tags.
And now, let's get into the core tags, the building blocks of your strategy. First up, Echo.
Echo duplicates a previous effect. It's for the player who loves to create combos. Play a great card, then play it again. Titans like Draftor, the strategist, live for this.
Next, a tag that brings decay, Scorch. This is the Rustborn's signature. It applies Scorch tokens that deal damage over time or degrade zones. It's pure disruption.
From a slow burn to a quick burst. Cast. Cast cards are one-shot effects, minimal cost, high impact. Use them for tempo spikes, resource denial, or direct hits.
Which leads to Surge. Surge rewards momentum. These cards trigger when you meet a condition like gaining a lot of charge in one turn. It's your combo finisher, the big payoff.
Now for the cunning player, Bait. You set a bait card, face down. It's a hidden trap that triggers on an opponent's action. It's the ultimate counterplay, turning their best move against them.
From traps to sustainability, recycle. This tag brings cards back from your junkyard. It's the heart of any long-game strategy, essential for green weave titans like Verdacia.
Then there's pure control, zone lock. This card disables an entire zone for a turn. No cards in, no cards out. It's how you surgically pause your opponent's entire engine.
And finally, the foundation, passive. A passive card provides an ongoing bonus. It stays on the field, building your board control. It's the slow, steady advantage that wins long wars.
So you have these 8 tags. Mastering them is about seeing the connections. First, tag stacking, using multiple cards with the same tag to amplify the effect.
Next, tag matching with your Titan. Your Titan is designed to synergize with certain tags. Draftor with Echo, Chivolt with Scorch. Aligning them is critical.
You can see the game's philosophy right there. The Rustborn use Scorch and Bait, reactive, disruptive tags. The Tool Titans favor recycle and passive, building, enduring tags. Their ideals are baked right into their mechanics.
The rivalry decks make this even clearer. It's not just a showdown, it's an identity fracture. Restoration versus corruption. The win conditions reflect this. Tool Titans recover and adapt. Rustborn deny and disrupt.
And the corrupted forms aren't just enemies. They're tragic echoes of who they used to be. Voltara, Fusio, Lucaria, all fell from noble goals into corrupted extremes. Powerful storytelling layered into the cards.
So what's the takeaway here? That corruption isn't always external. It's ideals twisted, purpose unbalanced, intentions pushed too far.
And in that story, Tools and Titans becomes more than a game. It becomes a mirror. For the world it builds. And maybe for us too. And in every match, your tradecraft unfolds in 6 simple moves. Draw, charge, building, act, clash, end.
Simplicity for the novice.
Mastery for the Titan.